Welcome back to Good Day. Well, slowly kids are trickling back into the classrooms around Northwest Ohio, Southeast Michigan, but learning, it shouldn't be relegated to school hours.
Yeah, so every day kids should go full steam ahead, and we mean learning science, technology, engineering, the arts, and mathematics.
I think you covered them all.
I think so.
Yes, your kids can do that every day at Toledo's Imagination Station. Megan Russ joins us this morning. We're going to talk about a special event you have coming up next month here in just a little bit, but this looks serious.
It does.
What are we doing?
And I'm seeing some steam over here. This looks like Kool-Aid, but I'm not sure.
No, not Kool-Aid. So what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be holding water inside a cup when you hold it upside down without a lid, and then we're actually going to be making a cloud right inside the studio today.
Gonna make a cloud.
I know.
Okay, all right.
All right.
That sounds fun.
How do we do this?
What's the process?
All right.
Yeah.
So if one of you guys want to take some of our water and just pour it into our jar there, about 2/3 of the way full or so.
It looks like you have like a little mesh lining on the top of that.
Tell me when to stop.
All right.
Right there?
A little bit more.
A little bit more.
Keep going.
It'll be more impressive.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and stop.
All right.
All right, so normally if we would pour that over, it's going to spill out, right? Just to prove it, right? So we don't have a real lid though. So all we're going to do is we're going to use this styrofoam piece right there, and you're going to place it on top, and then you're just going to flip it over.
Okay. Oh boy. Ready?
Yep.
Boom.
Right. So the water's still staying in. So now what I want you to do is, if you're nervous too, you can hold it over that, but go ahead and take your hand away.
Like the bottom hand?
Yeah, the bottom hand.
Oh.
How did that happen?
So what's actually happening is something called surface tension. So that mesh is providing the water something to adhere to. So it's cohesion and adhesion. Water is very sticky. It likes to stick to itself and other things.
Okay.
So it's a very delicate force. That's also why bugs don't always fall directly into the water. So now all I want you to do is just slowly tip it to the angle.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's like a suction.
Oh, wow.
A little bit, yeah.
That's really cool.
Kind of felt like that, like it released something.
Yep.
Okay, science.
Yeah, it is, and that was pretty fun. So,
Magic.
Megan, are we going to fill that up again, or how do we make this cloud? What's next for us with making the cloud?
For the cloud, we are going to be using
The big guy over there.
Yes,
huh?
the big guy. But before we go to that, I want to show you guys what we're going to be using. So this is liquid nitrogen. So it's extremely cold.
Hello.
It is negative 320 degrees Fahrenheit. So as you can see, it's actually
It looks
bubbling.
like it's boiling.
That's exactly what it's doing, because it's so warm on the outside. It's almost like putting this on a hot stove top. So the air itself is just heating it up so fast that it's causing it to boil.
Wow. Okay, cool.
And you can even feel then how cold this glass is.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, my goodness.
So the most part about this one is what we're going to do is, I'm sure Chris Vickers would love it if he was here.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, he's back there. Yeah, he's listening. Yeah.
He's waving.
So you need 3 things in order to make a cloud.
Okay.
You need water, particulate matter, and moisture.
You definitely got his attention.
Right.
Yes.
Right, Chris.
So particulate matter is a fancy way of saying the word dust. So yes, so very simple, very easy stuff. So we have our water and our moisture in our big jug here, and you need something, either an extreme temperature change or pressure change. Well, I can't really pressurize this really hard, even if I tried. I tried hugging it earlier and it doesn't work. No.
Okay.
So we're going to use an extreme temperature change. So what we're going to do is simply, we're going to take our liquid nitrogen and we're going to just simply pour it in.
Okay.
Okay.
And then it gets better. Then all you do is...
Whoa!
And you create
a cloud.
a cloud.
Yes.
We have a cloud.
That's so cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That was more than I expected.
Me too.
That was a lot. So how do the kids react, and why is it so important? Right.
Pretty much.
And why is it so important that you are explaining how all of this works to them?
It's important because what kids don't realize, and what probably you guys don't realize, is you guys are actually doing science every single day by making observations like, oh, there's a cloud. Well, I wonder how that gets there. Simple questions like that, showing and explaining them and having them be able to physically touch things and stuff like that helps them have a better understanding. It's really really important, and it just makes science a lot more fun.
It makes it fun, and they're like, I want to learn about this. You have a cool event that is coming up September 9th. This is something that you're doing at the Imagination Station, also at the Museum of the Great Lakes.
Yes, it is. On September 9th is our STEAM Day, so you actually get free admission into both of the museums, so Imagination Station and the National Museum of Great Lakes. We're going to have fun activities. We're going to be upcycling and downcycling. There's a difference.
Okay.
I know, right?
We'll learn about that.
Yeah.
We're going to get our glass crusher out and things like that, and just have a fun day to show you guys some like green activities and things like that.
Very, very cool. So make sure you set your calendar for that, something to do with the kids on September 9th. And before we go,
can we make another cloud?
I want to see a cloud again.
Yes,
can we
of
do
course.
this again?
So Megan, the next step, we have to make it rain, right?
Of course.
Okay.
So yeah.
Here we go. So cool. Very, very cool. Look at that cloud. That's a beautiful cloud.
Love that.
What do you see, Stephen? What is it?
You can't see us anymore. We'll be back with more Good Day, Megan. Thanks so much.
Lots of fun. Stay with us.
Let's shake it.